Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of my YouTube channel. This time we're going to be talking about Boolean operators. So another segment concerning information literacy. So let's get down to business. We're going to be going through Boolean operators, and it's mainly from what? Information literacy, right? Alright, so Boolean operators are logical connectors used to refine and structure search queries in databases, search engines, and programming. The simple version of this is they are usually certain, I would call them short words that are used to refine data. Let me give an example of the key operators here. There is and narrows down results by requiring all items to appear. For example, if you say cats and dogs, the results must include both cats and dogs and nothing else. Everything that you search will have both cats and dogs. If you use a Boolean operator and if you use a Boolean operator or, it will broaden the results by including either term, for example, cats or dogs, which means that you will have cats alone, you will have dogs alone, or you will have cats and dogs at the same time. Right? Then when you put not, this one excludes unwanted terms. For example, cats, not dogs. It will result in everything about cats, but nothing about dogs, which means we will only bring cats, nothing else. So the purpose of Boolean operators is that they help us retrieve more accurate and relevant and efficient information. Let's give an example of this so-called diagram here that's helping us. There is and only results. The only results contain both keywords, which means cats and dogs. The cats and dogs. It will let's use a Venn diagram. It will literally be the intersection. Cats and dogs both. So when you use or, it will give you the whole thing. It will give you cats alone, dogs alone, and then cats and dogs. It will give you everything. Then when you say cats, not dogs, you'll only get cats, nothing about dogs, and nothing about cats and dogs, only cats. Alright, let's move to the next thing. So we're now moving to how people use Boolean operators effectively. So most applications are for what? Academic research, and whereby people use them in databases like PubMed and JSTOR. Then they are now I think the simplest version is in search engines. Google, Bing. You can actually just go and try it right now. Try searching about cats and dogs. They will only bring for you information that has both cats and dogs. And if you say cats, not dogs, they only bring for information about cats, nothing else. And if you use the other one of cats or dogs, they will bring for you everything: cats alone, dogs alone, then both cats and dogs. It helps you refine this data. It helps you bring it out better exactly how you want it, and it's very effective. So let's go. They also used in programming and query languages in SQL and Python, right? So the best practices are where they use them the most. People use and to focus searches and reduce irrelevant results. You understand? They make sure when you use and, they will only bring the intersection of that information. They will not bring for you the cats alone. They will bring for your dog. I'm not be using cats and dogs in this whole explanation, but you understand that I can mean any sort of query here. So they'll bring for you only cats and dogs. Now people use or to capture synonyms or related concepts, so that you can have things that are related to what you are actually searching about. When you say cats or dogs, they'll bring for you everything related to cats or dogs. Cats alone, dogs alone, both cats and dogs. That's how it is. So when people use not to carefully avoid excluding useful information. This is when you really want only that piece of information. You only want something about cats alone, not dogs, and not about both cats and dogs. Only about cats, nothing else. That's how it is. So they combine these operators and parentheses for complex queries. For example, cats or felines. right? That means it will bring for you information about every feline and cats mainly, right? Then when you use and then there's also care or training. They will bring for you everything that is in that category, in that query you have brought up. All right, let's go to the next thing. The benefits of Boolean operators that they save time by filtering noise. They remove unwanted information. The moment you learn how to use this, it will be very effective. Now, it also improves precision in academic and professional research. As you have said, I think it's self-explanatory because everything is improved. It enhances the problem solving in coding and data analysis. This is mainly for the programmers and all. They use that very, very fast and it works. Thank you very much for listening to me. We shall be back with another installment.